Okay guys, we have returned from enhypen concert. What were your thoughts, Nina?
They're good performers. I will give them that. I just kind of am used to like the bigger stages where like, you know how BTS will bring out like extra dancers and performers that vibe with the audience, and it's just them seven. So I was kind of expecting like that. But they're good. Like I won't say they're not good. They're good. I just feel like they need to push that performance up there with like backup dancers and stuff like that.
I mean, they're like a beginner group. I feel like for
But
their...
they're not with a beginner company. I feel like Hive should have the budget to give them backup dancers. A lot of the backup dancers do crowd work, and that kind of helps with the vibe and uplift everyone. Because you gotta remember, there's a full stadium or like a full arena, and there's 7 members.
Basically, this is like the first time they've ever even performed in stadiums this big, because they came to smaller ones when they came last year. Like, this is only their second tour in the US. So I think they're just like trying to build it up really slowly and not go like 0 to 100, probably, would be my guess as to what's going on. Maybe on the next tour though, they'll do the backup dancers and whatever. They do it sometimes when they perform on award shows.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of expected them to have like how they do it at award shows, but like I feel like that's what it was missing, because there were so many people and like they can't physically like cover the whole floor at once.
Okay.
Like it's just impossible for them to do it, but I did really enjoy it.
So give a summary statement.
I will say, Engines here in Texas, never again. I don't care. I do not care.
The crowd was pretty crazy. Reviewing enhypen concert out of 10, like your experience and expectations versus what happened.
Probably like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8 out of
What
10.
made it like minus? The dancers?
Lack of like just dancers or like stuff, because I feel like a lot of their dances, like Bite Me, I feel like in the States where they didn't have as much controversy with the whole Bite Me choreography, I would have liked to see the original choreography. Some of their like older songs, you know, so that they could focus on like doing crowd work. That's kind of like, I like that they did the choreographies, but I feel like they should be, well, they'll get to that point where they're comfortable breaking off from the dance and like the routine, doing a bit of crowd work, and then jumping back into the dance. You know what I mean? Like how other groups do it, where they like, I will say though, the fan interactions that they have are really good.
I don't think so, but I'll get to that.
I like, Heesun paid so much attention, Jungwon paid so much attention, Sonu, like all of them did crowd work. Jay taking that Enjune's hat to wear it for that last song was so cute, and the way like they're not afraid to like interact with their fans. It's kind of nice because they're such a baby group and they haven't had like crazy experiences just yet. Then hopefully it stays that way. But because they haven't had that, they're very NG focused, which is something like the older groups can't do.
Okay, my review of the concert. I thought that what I was telling her before we went was don't expect too much of their live singing. They're mainly a dance and performance group, but their vocals
was really good.
was actually really good. Like nothing was actually wrong. So I think they might have like improved from the last time that I saw them on tour, or like since they did a lot of you know, those recorded performances in front of crowds on music shows and stuff, because they were actually like really, really good. And then other than that, I agree that they did a pretty good job with the crowd interactions and stuff, especially for like such a long show. Like there was a lot of places where they like kept people on the stage and talked a bit, and they tried to like, you know, interact with the crowd or whatever. But I agree that like a weak spot would be just like putting more of their like flair or having more fun moments in the actual like set choreo and stuff, because sometimes it was just like literally what you see on the like on the dance practice videos and stuff, and it's like what you really want to see in person is just more of the members' personalities. So yeah, that's what I think. Oh, advice for you guys if you end up trying to get like VIP 1 or barricade or whatever, if they do this like system again in the future. I don't think we realized this, but we stood at the front corner, like on the right side corner, And just because of the way the stage was set up or like whatever they were trying to do, there was like the TV screen where they were reading some like prompts and instructions, and then also like a cannon that was shooting confetti, but it was getting in the way of so many of my videos and pictures and stuff. Like I would have to lift my phone higher to avoid it, but then I felt bad because I was like, I'm probably cutting off the view of like everyone behind me. So that was honestly stressing me out. I think that this was my first time ever at a barricade in general, like K-pop or not. So I would recommend that you guys, like, we didn't pay attention really when we chose where to stand, and I didn't think it would be such an issue, but avoid literally anything on the stage in front of you if you can, because it will get in the way of your photos.
Not if they're in the corner, if the guys go in the corner, because I took some really good photos. But then
it's like only if they're standing right in front of you, because I think we didn't like think through anything on the angle. Other than that, what was I actually going to talk about? The show was pretty good. It was fine.
I had no expectations, and they were really good.
Bro, Heesung was trying to riz me up. I'm dead serious about that, and she can confirm.
Yeah,
he winked at me and smiled at me and waved at me. I do not care what anyone says. He wanted me bad.
He gives you your money's worth. He knows you paid an arm and a leg out of your hard-earned money, and he said, I'm gonna make it worth your while.
Yeah, Heesung knew. He was encouraging the barking at times. This is something new, by the way. Last year when I went to Manifesto, no one was doing that. It was not about that. But for whatever reason, this time after like possibly 30% of their performances, people were just barking for some reason.
And Heesung was encouraging it.
Heesung was barking himself. I don't know why, but sure, I guess. So that was Heesung, and then Jungwon came and waved at us for sure, and I think Sunwoo was like in our area walking a lot, and so was Nikki. Yeah. And then who else? Sunghoon was also walking near us a lot.
Sunwoo's so cute.
Deadass, just everyone but Jay, who is my bias, as everyone who is a subscriber here would know. Jay, literally, I think we were just cursed or something, because he would even walk.
Jay would avoid your section actively.
Yeah, like even if he was coming in our direction, the second he got close, he would just turn and walk a different way. And I was just like, oh my god, please. I'm in love with you. Why are you doing this to me? And then
Jay is an active lie hater.
Yeah, he actively didn't want me, so I think we're going to get divorced. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm actually so sad. I'm gonna cry about it. Other than that, I guess, oh yeah, we went to the high touch thing after. Not high touch, what did they call it? Oh, send off. We went to the send off thing. Also, guys, I do not recommend coming to Houston to this venue, because their security people were trying, but they did not know what the fuck was going on in general.
But if anyone wants to let her know whose signature I got, feel free, because I did it.
I don't know, guys. I might actually, I'm thinking if I should just unstan enhypen, because first of all, I really care about Jay and he's my all bias. Low-key, I'm sorry, but I could drop everyone else. I just love Jay with my entire heart. And when we saw him at the send-off thing, he just looked so sad and tired, and he was still like signing stuff for people and taking pictures of people and stuff, but I just felt like he wasn't happy. So I don't know.
Like the crowd. I think that's what it was.
I mean, the crowd was pretty extra, but like, you know, Heesung was eating that up, and so was Nikki, screaming.
No, but I think the areas specifically that Jay got, he got some areas with some people who were being literally too pushy, yelling his name, and it can get overbearing.
Yeah, like there was a time when he was in front of me and I wanted to ask to take a picture with him, but everyone was like already yelling at him and stuff, so I like said it maybe once or twice, and I could have like yelled louder and stuff so that he would pay attention, but I also like didn't want to because I felt bad already.
There was 6 other members and none of them got as much screams as Jay. Like everyone was just screaming at Jay.
Why was everyone suddenly so into Jay?
So I think he just had too much. Like it was just too much for him. And honestly, I can't blame him. It was too much.
It was. Like I was getting stressed.
Like, I didn't even see Heesung. at all.
It's because Jay came out first out of everyone and all the other members like were coming after him. I think that's why.
It was all like screaming at Jay, like, and it was so many people and they were pushing too.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I just honestly felt bad about the situation. And then yeah, other engines I was not a fan of because the security or whatever also was like, oh, everyone will get their chance or whatever to talk with or like get what they want signed or take a picture or say hi or whatever. But then people would just like stay at the front barricade and just continuously try to get more interactions and not let everyone behind go. So that was kind of rude, but I guess every person for themselves in this situation. I think that was on the security probably to organize it better. I do not want to go to another stop on this tour. I'm so tired. We had a true odyssey journey trying to even get into the show. It's been a full day affair. I'm exhausted. Me and Jay are divorced now. So yeah, I think that is the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stream bite me, I guess. See you guys next time. Goodbye.